It is day 8 of the Radio Free Skaro Fluid Links Advent Calendar. Today's question comes from Steven Sandberg on Twitter. With Rachel Talalay set to direct David Tennant in one of the upcoming specials, are there any other director/doctor combinations you would like to see? Because, of course, we've had Rachel Talalay with Peter Capaldi exclusively up until this point. And now we have her with Tennant. Unless you count David Bradley, of course, in Twice Upon a Time. But director-doctor combinations.
I'd like to see more Wayne Yip with Shudigawa.
I mean,
that would be interesting.
You can throw it open. You could, I want to see Douglas Camfield and Jodie Whittaker.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
That sort of thing. Douglas Camfield and Christopher Eccleston. Oh, they would have got on like a house fire. Patty Russell and Christopher Eccleston would have got on like a house on fire.
They probably would have, though.
But they have, I don't know. It's interesting. Patty Russell, who is very, very forthright, did not get along well with Tom Baker, but thus got perfect performances out of him in Pyramids of Mars and Horror of Fang Rock. I think was pretty assertive with William Hartnell, and thus instantly she gained his respect on the Massacre set, I think.
I don't think there were any problems for Invasion of the Dinosaurs.
I don't think so either with old Pert.
No, with the directing anyway.
No, but I'm just wondering how they would react. Honestly, I'm trying to think of bad combinations. I'm thinking, given how Eccleston reacted with Keith Boak, name Alan Bromley, who directed The Time Warrior and was famously fired from the set of Nightmare of Eden. How he would have reacted working with Christopher Eccleston. Could Christopher Eccleston have saved Nightmare of Eden? Is what I'm asking here.
I doubt it.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, let's who do we want Graham Harper to work with?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too.
Peter Capaldi. I mean, everyone, but Peter Capaldi, because I miss Graham Harper. I haven't seen him in years now, so it would have been great with Peter Capaldi and Matt Smith.
I want to see him work with William Hartnell when he's young and ambitious and has all these crazy ideas that can't possibly be made. And then somehow he gets to direct a William Hartnell story and he has lots of pace of energy. So he basically makes the War Machines.
That would be amazing. They cut. Oh no, William Hartnell really kick it up the back. So roll some pace and energy. I say, young man, I am 57 years old going on 900.
And he's 20 at the time, maybe.
Yeah, he's very young. That would have been hilarious to see him getting a. Can you roll down this hill, William Hartnell? No, I cannot roll down this hill. You have to get a stunt double for that. Yeah, what other directors that we can think of that would do well with other doctors? As you say, Wayne Yip was good. I would like to see him with someone. I mean,
who's got, not to put, and this includes female directors, pardon the term, balls of steel to deal with later Tom Baker when he's being very unctuous. Like who of the modern or classic era could just go, okay, listen, Baker, I have enough of your nonsense.
Right. Who could snap him back into place? I wonder. There were no directors like that in the Williams era, were there? To sort of put him in his place, apart from Patty Russell.
So who of the modern ones do you think would be best suited to do that?
I don't know. I feel directing, kind of like coaching in sports. I feel like that has evolved in the time since the 70s and 80s to where we are today, where I can think of no nonsense directors from the olden days like Morris Barry or Patty Russell or something like that, or Douglas Camfield, even though he was, Douglas Camfield was easy to work with, but he was very much like, okay, it's 1:42 in the afternoon. We should be on shot, this right now, and I don't know if directors are like that nowadays, given that it's all on film and stuff. That's a good question. Who is the most hard-nosed director in modern Who?
James Cameron. Let's get James Cameron to direct classic Who.
James Cameron.
Can't think of anything less suited to each other.
Do you think James Cameron could work in a multi-camera videotape?
No, he would bankrupt the BBC within the first day, and then blame it on them somehow.
Right. I mean, you think Ridley Scott? I mean, Ridley Scott nearly designed for Doctor Who. He nearly
true.
designed the Daleks back in 1963. You know, imagine him working with someone. That's a very good question. I don't know. I want Rachel Talalay to direct everyone, and we never had her with Matt
true.
Smith or anyone outside of Capaldi. So I'm kind of intrigued to see what she does in David Tennant's thing. To see how that goes. So who knows? Chris, do you have any thoughts and ideas of directors that you want to see work with certain Doctor Who actors?
I'm racking my brain trying to think here. All I can think of is like bad combinations.
Right.
That's fine. Let's hear
That's
him.
fine. Let's go with that.
Colin Baker and Adam Smith.
Adam Smith, he directed 11th Hour and the Angels two-parter.
No, sorry, not Adam Smith then.
Adam, what's his name? Andrew Gunn.
Andrew Gunn.
Thank
you. Yes.
Possibly our least favorite modern series director, who did
It's him or Boke, one or the other.
Beast Below and Victory of the Daleks. And you want to throw Colin Baker into that for some reason.
I'll throw him under the bus. I
mean, those are practically multicams to begin with, so sure.
Kind of are. Honestly, I do kind of want to see a classic Doctor in a multicam situation to see how they'd react. You know, to know which cameras are on. Because I wonder how many actors are actually used to doing that. I bet you none.
You mean a new Doctor, not a classic?
A new Doctor. Let's throw. Once again, actually, this is probably the 50th Fluid Link where we've basically gone wound up with, can we just make Doctor Who on a multicam studio on videotape?
Mostly, I'm guilty of this crime, but this time it's you.
It's
so.
Me.
Eros Lynn is one of our favorite directors as well.
Yeah.
Is there anybody that could have stepped in and made The End of Time better?
Alan Bromley.
Could a Rachel Talalay have saved The End of Time?
No, it's the writing that End of Time. The cascading dumbness.
I like this idea because maybe they could have, because Eros Lynn was a part of the whole RTD era, and he left after that, and so he was involved in all the self-indulgence, which is what I don't like about The End of Time. So if you parachute someone who wasn't even a part of all that into the episode, and that person would have gone, no, we're not doing that. That's dumb. That's silly. Why are we doing this? This is dumb.
If we had an Adam Smith, if we had a Toby Haynes, if we had a Mark Tondrai, if we had Douglas
Camfield would have shot The End of Time into the sun if he was directing it. And that, I think, is why he's my favorite Doctor Who director of all time, because he would have destroyed The End of Time. We wouldn't have had Christmas in 2009 and 2010, but really, would we have been worse off?
No.